Have you ever created something small that sparked a miracle? This is a story of a homeless boy whose simple napkin sketch of Keanu Reeves set off a chain of events that changed his life and touched the world. It's a tale of kindness, talent, and the power of being seen. Welcome to Frosted Stories, where we share tales that warm the heart and ignite hope. Let's dive into this incredible journey. It was late spring in Los Angeles 2025, and the city was alive with its usual hustle. On a crowded sidewalk near a coffee shop, 14-year-old Eli Turner sat quietly on a piece of cardboard. Eli was homeless, living in shelters and on the streets since his mother passed away 2 years earlier. But he had one treasure, his art. With scavenged pencils and scraps of paper, Eli sketched the world around him, finding solace in every stroke. That afternoon, Eli had only a napkin from a nearby cafe and a stubby pencil. He didn't mind, art was his escape. As people passed, barely noticing him, Eli sketched a face he'd seen on a movie poster, Keanu Reeves. He admired Keanu, not just for his films, but for the stories he'd heard. Keanu's kindness to strangers, his humility. Eli poured his heart into the sketch, capturing Keanu's soulful eyes with surprising skill. Mia, a barista at the coffee shop, had seen Eli before. She often slipped him free coffee or a muffin when her boss wasn't looking. That day, she paused by his mat, struck by the napkin sketch. "Eli, this is incredible," she said. "You drew Keanu Reeves?" Eli blushed, nodding shyly. "He seems like a good guy," he mumbled. Mia smiled, tucking the moment away, unaware it would soon spark something extraordinary. By pure chance, Keanu Reeves was in that very coffee shop the next day. Dressed in a hoodie and sunglasses, he kept a low profile. Just another customer grabbing a latte. Keanu was in LA between film projects, spending his days quietly supporting local charities. As he waited for his order, his eyes wandered to the counter where Mia had taped Eli's napkin sketch to the register as a conversation piece. Keanu's gaze locked onto the napkin. The sketch was rough but striking, capturing his likeness with an emotional depth that stopped him in his tracks. He approached Mia, pointing to it. "Who did this?" he asked, his voice gentle. Mia beamed. "A kid named Eli hangs out on the corner. He's homeless, but he's got real talent." Keanu's expression softened. "Can I have it?" he asked. Mia nodded, carefully handing him the napkin. Keanu didn't just keep the sketch. He felt a pull to find the artist. Something about the napkin, drawn with such care on so little, spoke to him. He'd been homeless as a young man scraping by, and Eli's story hit close to home. Over the next few days, Keanu returned to the neighborhood, asking vendors and locals about a boy who draws. Most shrugged, but Mia pointed him to Eli's usual spot, now empty. "He moves around," she said, "but he's always sketching." While Keanu searched, Eli faced a rough patch. A sudden rainstorm drenched his cardboard mat and scattered his few possessions. His latest sketches, drawn on scavenged paper, were ruined. Cold and discouraged, Eli took shelter under an awning, clutching his last pencil. "Why do I even bother?" he whispered. But then he thought of Keanu's kind face in his sketch and started drawing again, this time on a torn flyer. Keanu wasn't giving up. He visited a nearby shelter where Jamal, a compassionate worker, recognized Eli's description. "Talented kid, quiet," Jamal said. "He's been through a lot, lost his mom, no family left." Keanu's heart sank, but his resolve grew. "I need to find him," he said. "He's got something special." Jamal promised to spread the word, and soon the neighborhood buzzed with whispers. A celebrity was looking for the boy who drew. Days later, Mia saw Eli back on his corner, sketching on a new napkin. She rushed over, her eyes wide. "Eli, someone's looking for you. A guy who saw your Keanu sketch. I think it's Keanu Reeves." Eli froze, his pencil mid-stroke. "No way," he said, shaking his head. "Why would he care about me?" Mia insisted. "He took your napkin, Eli. He's been asking everywhere." Eli's heart raced. Hope flickered, but so did doubt. That evening, as the city glowed under streetlights, Keanu spotted a small figure on a familiar corner. It was Eli, sketching quietly, his cup empty. Keanu approached, holding the napkin sketch. "Hey, are you Eli?" he asked softly. Eli looked up, his eyes widening as he recognized Keanu. "You're," he stammered. Keanu smiled, holding up the napkin. "This is amazing. You've got a gift." Eli's hands shook, tears welling. "You really think so?" Keanu sat beside Eli, ignoring the stares of passers-by. He shared his own story. Growing up with little, facing rejection, but finding purpose through art and kindness. Your sketch isn't just a drawing, Keanu said. It's a piece of your heart. Eli opened up about his mom, his love for drawing, and his dream of going to art school. Keanu listened, then said, "Let's make that dream happen." Eli's eyes lit up, hope replacing fear. Keanu didn't stop at words. He called a friend who ran an art program for youth, securing Eli a spot with free classes and supplies. With Jamal's help, he arranged a stable place for Eli at a shelter with support services. The next day, Keanu returned with a sketchbook and pencils, handing them to Eli. "Keep creating," he said. Eli hugged him, whispering, "Thank you for seeing me." The moment was quiet but profound. Word of Keanu's kindness spread like wildfire. Mia posted a photo of Eli's napkin sketch on Instagram, captioning it, "From a street corner to a star's heart." The post went viral, with hashtags like 𝗏𝗏, Keanu and Eli and 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗀𝘀 trending. Local news covered Eli's story, showcasing his new sketches. An art gallery even offered to display his work. Keanu, true to form, stayed out of the spotlight, but sent Eli a note, "Your talent will carry you far." Months later, Eli was thriving. The art program gave him confidence, and the shelter provided stability. At a gallery event, Eli unveiled a portrait of Keanu, drawn with vibrant colors, titled "The Man Who Saw Me." Keanu attended quietly, clapping from the back. Afterward, he hugged Eli, saying, "You're the real star." Eli's journey was just beginning, but the napkin sketch had changed everything, proving that one small act can spark a lifetime of hope. This wasn't just a story about a sketch. It was a reminder that talent shines in the toughest places and kindness can find it. Eli's napkin and Keanu's heart showed us that seeing someone, really seeing them, can change a life. In a world that rushes by, let's be the ones who stop, look, and lift each other up, one small moment at a time. Thanks for joining us, friends. If this story touched your heart, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who loves a good story, and subscribe to Frosted Stories for more tales of kindness and hope. What's a small act that changed your life? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Until next time, stay kind, stay creative, and keep shining.